All right, guys, so we got Ditto Fitzpatrick here. Thanks for doing this, man. Seriously.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And first of all, tell us about yourself. Who is Ditto Fitzpatrick?
I'm just a 28-year-old newlywed to my wife.
Congrats.
You know, I started bowling when I was 14, and then I progressively got a little bit better. Went to college for bowling, bowled at VU.
Yeah.
Ended up bowling at Lindenwood I didn't bowl at Lindenwood, but I hung out at Lindenwood for a semester, and then I went to LMU with Hunter Kempton, and I just bowl on the weekends. I'm a weekend warrior.
I feel you. Well, exactly. Like, take us through the start of your bowling journey. You know, how did that start? How did it come about?
So I used to be nationally ranked for snowboarding and bordercross.
Really?
Yep, in bordercross. And then I wanted to be a normal kid because I used to just go to Okemo every weekend because my dad worked there for 15 years. I hit high school and I started playing sports, and New Hampshire started bowling actually when I was a freshman in high school in 2008.
No kidding. Late bloomer, huh?
Yeah, late bloomer, and my dad happened to take over the bowling center as the general manager at Maple Lanes, and I just picked up bowling, and I probably would have been cut the freshman year if they didn't need the bodies. And
Damn, really?
Yeah, I was not good.
But you got better and better, you know, during that time.
Yeah, I took advantage of what I had. I got free practice whenever I wanted. And then I didn't want to go to college, but my parents pushed me to go to college, you know, and then Vincennes came up, and I didn't make the team the first year out of tryouts, but I bowled all year long, progressively got better, made the team the second year, my third year at the JUCO school.
Yeah.
I didn't really bowl that much because I like to party, and then
Fair enough.
Lindenwood happened.
Yeah.
I went there, I was going to bowl, but I turned 21, and just our kid, and you like to drink and have fun, and I said that wasn't good, and then Hunter hit me up while I was at Lindenwood and said, why don't you come bowl for Joe Slawinski? Joe and I didn't see eye to eye after I left, and I got even better after I left LMU. After I left LMU, I won my first NEBA tournament.
Let's hear about that. Take us through that day.
That day.
Yeah, bro.
It was a rec shot at Bolorama. I should know this off the top of my head.
You won the NEBA, bro.
Yeah, I went through a stacked field. I'll say that, stacked match play. I beat Chris Soule the first round, Chris Vialli the second round. Third round, I forgot who I beat in the third round, but I know I beat them by a landslide.
Sure.
And then I beat Steve DiMartino. He won the high roller back in the day. Yeah. And I never knew who he was. I didn't know who Steve DiMartino was. Shout out Steve.
Yeah.
He's actually a really nice guy. Whenever I see him, I shake his hand, you know, because, you know, remember him. I used two different balls. I used the OG Obsession Tour. Shout out Brunswick. And then Original Knockout on the right lane.
That's my first 300 ball. I love that ball.
Yeah. So that's my day. And then a couple weeks later, I had a shot at making my second NEBA title, and was a doubles with Ian. Ian carried me. He carried me in qualifying.
Yeah.
He went like plus 200. I went like plus 30. What else?
The infamous clap. The infamous clap.
I know in the semifinals, Alex Aguirre got mad at me because I started. Well, yes, pre to this. So Ian's running his mouth at me. He's like, "Oh, I carried you." So I carried him in match play. He does have to admit that I carried him all through match play. We go against Alex and Kevin. I remember this.
Yeah.
I throw a split. Ian strikes finally. And I'm like, "All right, Ian, come on, carry me."
Finally.
What does Alex do? He splits.
Yep.
And he fucking goes off on me. Can I swear on this?
Sure.
Okay, so he fucking goes off on me. Sorry, AA. And I really didn't mean to clap. It was just like one of those in the moment claps. Like, come on, Ian, fucking, let's take advantage of this.
Happens.
And we ended up beating Alex and Kevin. And then we go against Packy and Forey.
Dude, full disclosure, I saw you guys on Packy's vlog because he vlogged the whole day. That was sick.
Yeah, so I had no look. The two practice balls we got. I switched down to a pin down Ebonite Alert, or Columbia Alert, and that ball, it was like 2-inch pin, just rolled out, did everything it needed to. Ian guttered.
Really?
Guttered spare on a spare. We lost by 10. I struck out for 264.
Oh, dude, that stings.
I shot 264. If he got 9, we would have won by 3.
Bro.
So that happened. And then most recently, you know, I just choked a 10-pin out, bowling with Nate Clark and Yankee Lanes Keene, and let this kid win his first title is how he says it. But
I mean, that was a good match though, just because the dynamic,
that was
Stairs matter, huh?
Yeah, it was actually one of the coolest things ever, you know. So bowling against my brother, bowling against my Vincennes University, not only teammate but my roommate at one time.
Yeah.
So that it was kind of cool, you know. Right before I won my NEBA title, actually, fun fact, I got signed by Brunswick. So
Yeah, let's hear about that, man.
yeah, so I got invited down. 2021, I go down and bowl Keen with Alex.
Sure.
It was me, Waka, Kirker, basically all the NEBA legends, and then Dave Waka. You know. Yeah, I bowled, impressed him enough. I do a lot for the area for bowling, not only in the bowling alley or centers, but yeah, I coached the high school team in my alma mater there. So yeah, they justified it and signed me to a staffing contract. So shout out Team Brunswick. Wouldn't be where I am today without you guys on the lanes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, my biggest impact in bowling is right now is the high school team that I'm coaching. You know,
Yeah.
I really want to win a state title as a coach. I think it'd be cool. The school that I've coached is like a powerhouse in New Hampshire. They've won like 4 or 5 times.
Shout out to me.
Hey.
But yeah, that's basically my bowling life right now.
Yeah, brother, man. I mean, another note. I feel like you've been everywhere, bro. You've been in New Hampshire, and you went down to Tennessee for a while. Talk about your time in Tennessee.
You know, it was a growing pains. I was going through some stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and I like New England way better. I'll just say that.
Why is that?
My family's here. Bowling's more competitive up here.
Got it.
No offense to Tennessee, but bowling is way more competitive.
I feel you.
There's more tournaments to bowl in New England on a weekly basis than there are in Tennessee. I lived in Knoxville, and Nashville is over here. If I wanted to bowl a tournament, it'd be 4 hours. But 4 hours in Tennessee is 4 hours in driving in New England, if you know what I mean. So it feels shorter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything else? Or?
No, that's about it. I have one NEBA title. Should have been 2 or 3, thanks to Ian. I have a few main titles, if you've ever heard of them. They used to be missed. I don't have any missed titles, but I have 2 Carl's titles. So yeah, that was my bowling achievement so far. And my next bowling achievement that I hopefully see myself doing is losing a few pounds and winning a regional title.
Oh yeah, man.
I gotta get back into bowling shape.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get there, bro. You'll get there. Like off the lanes, you know, you just got married, so.
Yeah, I just got married to my beautiful wife, Carrie. She's a big inspiration in my life right now. She's like, listen, you can bowl if you want to. If I don't want to, she's gonna support me. But yeah, she knows bowling's part of my life. A major impact in my life. Off the lanes, I love baseball. Huge baseball fan.
What team?
Red Sox. I know. Yeah, we suck. Hopefully we sign Yamamoto or Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery, someone to like ease the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like to hike and then I got fat.
Get back at it, bro.
I'll be honest, yeah.
You got 2 birds with one stone. Lose the weight and hike again.
Yeah, that's basically what my life is. I like to play video games.
What games?
Call of Duty. I kind of play Fortnite. Play MLB The Show a lot.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, and you know, I just got a huge break 2 years ago. I got a job that's kind of relevant to my college degree, so I'm in inside sales for a federal reseller.
There you go.
So I do a lot of software sales and stuff like that, but yeah. So
how do you fit in the practice, like, in relation to having a full-time job? Like,
I don't practice.
You don't practice?
I don't practice. So I will say this. I got punched in the mouth a few years ago, basically, from Alex. He said I wasn't going to be good enough, which shot me down a few steps, but said my spare game wasn't good enough. It's tremendously better today. That's what basically I told you I focus on, is I focus making on my spares, and then if I strike, I strike, and that's what my mentality is now. And I'm probably an 85 to 90% spare shooter most of the time, unless I'm
hammered.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, though?
Under the influence, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I really focus on, and I try and strive to teach my high school kids that, and they just don't get it through their head.
Yeah.
That's majority of my life, is I like to hike. I just got married. Hopefully we'll be going to Yellowstone for our honeymoon next year.
Dude, that's
if we
sick.
take one, but yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I love to travel also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where have you been?
To Tahoe, Reno. I go to Vegas for bowling, obviously.
Yeah.
We went to San Francisco last year, where I was gonna propose, but we got robbed by the people that live there.
No.
Yeah, looting's a big thing there. Yep.
Yeah, true.
And they turned a blind eye to it. Anything over like $1,000, the cops don't care
Dude,
about.
that's nuts.
So yeah, that's what happened, and then I came back here and started bowling again. But yeah, what I want to do in the future is, like I said, I want to win a regional title. That's up there. I've made a lot of cuts recently, obviously.
You have, yeah.
I'd like to win Bowler of the Year in NEBA.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to find the time to practice, and who knows? Maybe I'll make a cut at the Masters and not choke it out the last day.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, so that's my plans for 2024 and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been kind of just coasting these last few months with bowling because I need to find the love again.
Yeah. I mean, it comes in stages, doesn't it?
Yes, it comes in stages. I feel like this year I didn't bowl as many NEBAs as I did in the past because I just had a lot of stuff going on. But I feel like I just coasted. I didn't really like press to push myself.
Mm-hmm. Well, some years it's like that. Some years you just don't give a shit.
Yeah, but that's not me. I just want to be the best. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
on and off the wings.
Yeah. That is basically me.
I feel you. Well, everyone, Ditto Fitzpatrick. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, just thank you for Brunswick for supporting me on the lanes and my family off the lanes, and my friend Tyler Armour for always being there for me.
Yeah, man. Good shit.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.